This is hands down the best thing you can do if you're a young man or a man in general and you want to improve your confidence, your game, your riz, your social skills, your ability to go talk to girls, your networking ability, every single thing that is related to things like that. This is absolutely the best thing you can possibly do. And I've done two really good things. And I'm going to tell you what this is. And I'm going to tell you a bit about myself first of all. So I'm 30 years old right now. And for years, we're talking like from 18, even from teens all the way to about 26, 27, I would say I wasn't socially awkward, but when it come to girls, I definitely was. And when it come to certain social situations, I definitely was. Like maybe going out to a nightclub and dancing, for example. But I was always massively keen in being really good at social skills, being that popular, cool guy. I always, wanted to be that, or at least I wanted the ability to be like that. And, I always wanted to be a ladies' man. I always found massive interest in that. Whenever I would see a guy that was really good with women, I'd be like, not obsessed, but I'd be like, wow, that is something I definitely want to do. And I just spent my teens and 20s just doing nothing about it basically, just binging YouTube videos about it and never actually taking action. I was obsessed with bodybuilding, so a lot of bodybuilding is quite isolated. If you just go to the gym, you go home, you eat your meals, you don't really go out too much. And I was knocking on and it was getting to the point where I was like, I need to do something about this. And not only was I sort of pushing it back, I was getting in relationships, long-term ones, not ones I was particularly happy in, to be honest. And More Plates, More Dates did a video on becoming a bouncer, and that's one of the best things you can do, because you go work at these venues, these nightclubs and things like that, and these bars, and you're forced to be social. You've got a good team, you're talking to people, you know what I mean? It's a social job. But through doing this job, I met somebody who sort of told me about something which is what I'm telling you about now, and this is the absolute best thing you can possibly do. And that was to go be a club promoter or a sales rep for events at these clubs in a party resort. And I'd already known at the time that Mike Thurston was doing this in Marbella. I had a friend at school that did it in Magaluf at college, and he'd come back a completely different person. So I was like, and I'd always been on lads' holidays and seen these reps out there, and they were all like social butterflies, confidence, social skills, getting all the girls. I was like, I love the sun, and what they're doing looks good to me. And I'd thought about doing it loads of times. But when I finally met this guy, when I was bouncing, he was like, come out there and do it. I was 26, 27, working in IT, bouncing on weekends, doing night shift security work at hospitals. I was earning good money. I was like, I don't really want to go out there, and take a hit on the money because the money's basic out there. But when he told me about the sales rep job and the commission, I was like, get me out there. But I was more than willing to do just a month anyway out there, or a summer, immersive summer, to get the experience. And let me tell you, it has changed me. Every single summer I go and do a season there. The money's good, but the character development is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of people you meet out there, your social skills, your networking, your confidence goes through the roof. The club promoting and sales rep jobs, you're forced to go up to people, you're forced to talk to girls all day, every single day. So if game and pick up and riz is something you want to get good at, then there is literally no better thing to do than this. Talking to hundreds of girls, you have to learn. And by the way, it takes away that pressure of, oh, what do you do if you're like me, that lonely bodybuilder in the UK, and you're just told you need to go approach at the shopping centre or go to a nightclub sober like a weirdo on your own. That is so hard to do unless you've got a good social group that are doing it already and you can join them. This, you go on your own because everybody's going on their own. You make tons of friends, you're forced to become a social butterfly. And if you don't drink, just like what I avoided doing, and you go onto the strip and you do the club promoting and the ticket selling, yes, it still took me a while. It took me 2 summers, even 3 summers to get where I wanted to be. And I've still got a long way to go. But it's a night and day difference every summer, and the reflecting, the competitive nature of the club promoting and the ticket selling, it forces you to do better, but it makes it fun as well, motivating. And you're in the sun, there's hot girls everywhere. That is the one thing that has completely changed my life, and I couldn't recommend it enough. And there's countless people that come out on their own and did it with me that have gone on to be extremely successful. They're social butterflies, they're extremely confident, and they network like mad, and they can get girls at the click of their finger. And I'm going to do tons and tons more videos on this, going into a lot more detail. But if you're a young lad or a man and you want to improve your social skills, your confidence, your networking, get yourself to a party resort for 1 month or an entire summer and do it every summer until you're where you want to be. And don't worry, if you're a man on your hustle and you're grinding and you're trying to make money, then you can earn money in these places, really, really good money as well. So don't let that hold you back.